I guess the intro doesn't. Does the intro even matter at this point? Do
No,
we?
this is berries. We're going over the patch notes. I think April 30th, 2025. So we're like a weekish late, but still want to go through these and just give our general thoughts. Keep in mind, and they even say this here, there will be bigger balance changes for season 2.5 when strategist Ultron pulls up. So, in addition to one, two, oh, wait, as well as changes to more characters. Oh, wow. So they're changing these characters too.
Why
So
Mr.
six more balance
Fantastic getting
changes.
changed again? What the hell?
I do not understand. And we might have to look at the other patch notes too, because they buffed them too, but I don't know if
Yeah.
they did them.
I'm tired of the Scarlet. I'm tired of people who play Scarlet Witch. Anybody that watches that play Scarlet Witch, bro, you need to be thrown in the dumpster. Like I'm tired
Yeah.
of it. She's so ass.
So
Like
hopefully it's well. Apparently she got buffed, so hopefully she gets nerfed. I don't know
bro,
what that's about.
please keep it for the console people, please.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just scroll down and start. First guy, Captain America. The Sentinel of Liberty will see some reduction to his survivability, reduce base health from 650 to 600. I understand why they did this because they probably don't like him being able to stall the point in OT. Do I think they should have done this or if it actually changes anything? I don't think so. I think the good caps are still going to be able to stall, and if you're not that good, you probably shouldn't be playing the character.
I
Um,
I agree. I feel like well, I agree to a certain extent. I think that it might hurt. I think it's gonna hurt Cap at higher elos. I think right now in the lower elos, like he's just running rampant. Like I see what I see is that Captain America is one of those tanks that you need the whole team to focus fire. But I think at lower elos, people just don't pay attention, so it's easier for him to run around. I'm not even gonna say lower elos, because in several games you can get a game where somebody's just so focused on whatever's going on they don't turn around to see the Captain America just chasing their supports in the back line or chasing one DPS. So I like that. You know, he can stall a lot now that he can jump, hold the shield. It's kind of
mhm.
annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying, but and so like reducing that 50, I like the point you made, right? Like if the team focus fires him, he should definitely die now versus maybe not dying.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if the
I'm
50
not mad
gonna
at
do
this.
too much.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's like it almost feels like it's a change to say that they did something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Band-Aid.
does it? Yeah, does it really fix the problem? I don't know. But we'll see. That's why I'm like, honestly, am trying to get back to Cap. I was playing him a lot when the game first came out. That was like my go to tank until I discovered Thor. Now I'm trying to get back to him, and I did play like a little bit of quick play with him, and I couldn't really feel this.
Got
But
you.
keep in mind, I'm not super experienced with Cap, so I would definitely need more hours to really give a full like analysis of whether I felt this or not, but just playing quick play, like, and I think that just goes back to what you're saying, right? Like, either people are going to focus fire you or they're not. And I was running around this Cap. It was quick play, so
All right, let's see what's up with Strange.
big strange. Steven will experience a reduction in the energy cost of his ultimate ability, amplifying his mystical menace on the battlefield. Increase the energy cost to unleash the Eye of Agamotto, ultimate ability, from 3400 to 3100. So he gets his ult faster now.
I think that's fair because they just nerfed him, so it makes sense to give him to reduce his alt ability because I think they decreased how much damage he does and how much how easy it is for him to farm his dark energy, which is really his like his burst damage. So I think this is fair.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I think from this, I want to see if people are going to pick him back up again, and if we're picking Strange back up again, are we going to start seeing more Scarlet Witches? Because that's who has the team up with him, right?
Yeah, and
I
that
believe
team up is
so.
so dumb. I don't even know what it is because just I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that joint. I mean, I guess
But
sidebar. Like,
it shows you how much that whatchamacallit was though, that gamma shit was to Strange.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because now he don't. People don't pick him because I mean he don't got the team up.
He's a
But
tickle monster.
fact, is this it? No. I'm like looking at her abilities: telekinesis, dark steel. I'm like trying to see what the team up is. Scarlet Witch. There's no team ups here. Like I'm confused. Like team up normal. Okay, straight line projectile that generates a spell field upon impact. 10 seconds. Fire rate projectile speed is 120. Interesting. Damage 10, and it is okay. So yeah, she does damage, and I don't know exactly how much, but we'll probably see this more now that Strange got buffed.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. Groot. The Floral Colossi's ability to isolate enemies and block damage will take a minor hit. Reduce the health of Ironwood Ball from 700 to 600.
I mean,
This is health one?
it's the one that gives him bonus health when he does damage. So it's like
Okay.
it's just gonna be easier to take it down. But again, I think this is just an awareness issue. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
think what I'm really afraid of, what I'm seeing. Like, I know we're early in the patch notes, but I'm afraid of like the devs starting to just listen too much. Like,
Hmm.
if everybody just shot the wall, right? How important is that 100 HP? I mean, the 100 HP is beneficial if it's like two people shooting at it, but it's not like Groot's walls are like penny mines where they could place it in a place where you gotta expose yourself to destroy it. You see his walls; they're never hidden. They're never in some super fancy place. So it's like everybody's banning Groot just for the sake of banning Groot. But really, to me, I just feel like it's an awareness issue. So this kind of brings some concerns to me with like the devs. That's like what are you really doing? And that makes me think about what you just said about Captain America. Like, all right, you just reduce his health by 50. Like, are you just slapping it on there as a band-aid? Like, is it really going to change anything? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right. Like even going back to that, right? I'm assuming the Cap America nerf was to stop him from stalling objectives for too long, and reducing his health doesn't fix the core issue, right? So, like, and back to Groot now, right? Does reducing the health of his wall fix the issue? Is there an issue? I agree, right? If people just focus fire the walls, you know what I mean, then they did go down, right? But you also got to think like, okay, if everybody's looking at the wall, there's no damage being done to the enemy team while they're doing damage to you and healing off this wall. And so it's kind of a distraction in a sense. So you take damage for shooting the wall, and then you shoot the wall while and everybody on the other team still has full health while you guys are like, let's say 3/4 health. I won't say y'all are half already. You know what I mean? But so I guess like them reducing the health of the wall means that you get to take it out sooner, which means that you can focus on fighting the actual enemy team sooner. But I think, the walls are a, I guess, stall tactic in that sense. Like, oh, look at this, or you know what I mean, I'm going to mess you up. And so I don't know if there's really a problem, like you said, right? Like, take out the wall, chill for a second to heal, engage in the fight while you're waiting on the cooldown, while the cooldown is still going for Groot. So I agree on the like, it's an awareness issue. Just do your
Mm-hmm.
job in terms of like play the matchup right. Let me say it that way. Just
Yep.
play the matchup correctly. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, like, I don't know if people are still gonna pick Groot, and I'm sorry, people are still gonna ban Groot. Let me say it that way. So we'll see. Okay, Duelist now. Spider-Man. We're tightening the webbing on Spider-Man's hit detection range. Decrease the damage range of amazing combo from a 5-meter radius to a 4-meter radius. Why is his uppercut that big? That's what the amazing combo is, right?
I think so.
I mean, like it just seems like a crazy
Is it
radius
amazing
for
combo his alt?
Let me see. Oh, wait.
No, this is uppercut.
Yeah, it's the uppercut. So yeah, like I understand because I mean, if it's a melee move, why does it have that much of a radius? I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with this.
I guess
I
because
think.
I think it's just like too much. Like if they made it a real melee move, like Spider Man would never get any combos.
Mm-hmm,
That hitbox
mm-hmm.
is too sharp, and it's like I think if they had it where it's like 1 meter or like 0.5 meters, he's gonna get headshotted by most characters. Like he's gonna put
Mm-hmm.
himself in a it's gonna make him weaker. But I don't know. I feel like this is another band aid, fucking
Yes.
band aid on. Like what are we doing here?
Yes, I do agree with it being another band-aid. Okay, you have to be 1 meter closer to hit the combo, but he's still pulling people off the map. He still has the one-shot combo. He's still a harder to hit target. So I mean, I guess just like and even like we're tightening the webbing, like okay, like you have to be a little bit more precise with the combo now, and by a little I mean a little. Like I think for this to be meaningful it need to be like 3 meters, you know what I mean? Then it's like okay, like
Yeah,
you gotta be precise. Like I'm thinking about like Black Panther, like that shit is like if you don't dash them like precisely, you don't get your shit's not reset, right? Like
yep.
that shit's not 5 meters, that shit's not 4 meters, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for this to still be in a decent range, like this doesn't really hurt Spider-Man that much. And again, like you said, Band-Aid doesn't really fix the problem. All right, well, Winter Soldier. Bucky is getting a combat upgrade, ramping up his threat level and firepower on the field. Adjusted the tainted voltage ability to have 2 charge levels while keeping the cooldown time
Oh
unchanged.
my god, bro.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
the
so
little
stupid.
John that
I
fires and
think it's
stuns
the
you?
red shit.
It's the shit that stuns you?
Wait, I'm looking for it. Yes.
Oh my god, bro. This like why do they love this like love CC so much, bro? Why? What do we need a character to slow somebody for? And you're giving
What?
it 2 charge levels?
What? Bro, this is actually huge, bro. Like this is crazy. So they just nerfed him to make his ultimate ability do less damage, right? But the problem with them giving him 2 charges is the fact that whenever your gun is out of bullets, if you use one of your cooldowns, it auto reloads the gun. So now that you have two of these,
But wait, wait,
you
wait,
can
wait.
just
Is it two of them or is it like charge levels where like there's level 1 charge where it does X amount of damage and slow, and then there's a level 2 charge like where you hold it longer and then the stun lasts longer and it does more damage.
Oh,
You get what I'm
okay.
saying?
I read that as like he's getting two now, but you might be right in terms of charge up and launch a powerful electric punch, dealing damage to enemies when in range, within range and slowing the ability can knock down flying heroes. It doesn't really tell you
We
here.
guess we're gonna have to find out because it's a
Yeah, we might
projectile.
have
If they
to.
give him two, that's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we might have to load the game up after this to
To
figure
see,
that out.
yeah, that's
Because
crazy,
if it
bro.
is what I thought what it is, he's like they completely broke him. I hope it is what you're saying, where it's like you charge it up and then it's a little bit bigger or something.
Yeah, I'm
Because right
hoping that's
now
what it
you just
is.
press it and then you press it and it just goes out. I don't wait. Did it say it
It
I don't think
charges. I think it charges, bro.
okay, yeah, then it might charge. I'm forgetting to be honest. I know the hook charges. That shit charges forever. Charge time up to 4 seconds. There's
Oh
no
nah, it might just be two, bro, because there is no charge time.
yeah. We'll test that after
Oh
this.
my god.
But yes, that's what I'm saying. Like they kind of broke him. He was already a problem. Already was getting like we talked about this in our video, right? Where he was getting banned so much last season, and now he's just gonna get banned again, or we're gonna abuse him, and that's
Yeah,
just the end of the story. All right, now the main attraction
that's my
strategist. Adam
broski.
Warlock. We're enhancing Avatar of Life's sustainability to keep him fighting for cosmic justice. Add a new effect to Quantum Magic. When a critical hit lands on an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of Avatar Life Stream by 1 second.
Um, I feel like this is fair because I don't honestly I don't know how else you could do that where you doing damage helps you get your John back quicker. I feel like I like it because it reminds me of Psylocke, where her cooldowns come back faster as she does more damage. But I think if they applied that directly to Adam, he would be an overpower heal because you would just spam tanks to get your. I mean, I'm gonna still spam headshots on tanks anyway, but it's like if it was general damage, it would he would out heal everybody because he's gonna have his cooldown so quick. But
Hmm.
already in my head already, oh Hulk pulling up to me, somebody pulling up to me, bing bing, I'm gonna get two headshots off there. That take my 7 second cooldown to 5 seconds. I'll live. I'm gonna live forever.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna increase his pick rate. I don't think it's gonna change how people feel about him. They hate Adam. Every time I play Adam, they're like, "You're throwing. We don't have a real healer." Whatever the case may be. Well, I hate that word healer. Really strategist. But what are your thoughts?
I think this is great. They, I don't. Okay, so it's a 7 second cooldown. Yeah, okay, then I'm cool with it being 1 second. I was like on paper, it's kind of like, damn, y'all couldn't give him two, like you mean, but he'd probably be super broken if they got him two. But I think maybe what I would have liked to have seen is maybe it reduces the time of all your cooldowns because I know, I'm thinking of Soul Bond, like that's a
Yep.
long cooldown.
That joint is
You
30
feel me? Like
seconds.
so, like, I would like to see if they touch Adam again. I like this direction. Like, out of all the stuff we've read so far, this is actually the most meaningful change for a character. And so, but what I would like to see is maybe them reducing the time of all his cooldowns for critical hits, so then he can have more of a heal up time, right? Like you're not relying only on cooldowns to heal. Well, I mean, you are still doing that, but at least you have your your skill influences how fast you get your cooldowns back. And I would like to just see that across all of them. But I like you said, right? Like I think this is going to really reward the people that have been playing Adam from Rip and got the aiming down for his joint. It's projectile, right? Or is it hit scan?
It's his skin. That's really why I've been playing him so much. So I think what you're gonna see is that I'm predicting that you're gonna see more Adams at higher elos because
Mm,
they're just mechanic most of the time they're of course they're fundamentally better, but some of the people are not fundamentally better. They just out mechanic people at a certain in certain cases. So
mm,
I think at the pro level they're gonna ban him in games.
mm. Okay, yeah, you're too good at the character.
Yeah, and it's there's
And
tanks. Like a Thor head is so huge. Like you
Nerfs.
get what I'm saying? Like Magneto's head is so huge. Penny's head is
Mm,
so huge. It like I'm looking at it from an exploit perspective. If I'm at that level, of course you're gonna have those duels against the Hela or a random person, right? But now it's like if I'm you kind of how I'm looking at it, you can use it in multiple ways. You have the general upkeep in the fight. All right, we're battling. They're out damaging us. I'm not in the off angle yet as Adam. Let me hit a couple headshots on the tank, so that way I get my cooldown back quicker and I can keep the team up. Then you have the dueling, which is like if I'm dueling somebody, I'm already effectively like 400 HP versus them, because all I gotta do is look at the ground, cast my heal, and it's gonna only heal me. So I could go down to like 80, heal myself for 190, and I'm back at full HP, and I can do it twice. So if I hit you in your head a couple times in that duel or just one time, that's gonna effectively make me tankier than you. So I definitely
mhm.
feel like higher elos is gonna go crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I like the change. Like I said, I think this is the best one for sure. So yeah, watch out. Cloak and Dagger. Ty and Tandy are sharpening their blades and cloaks for more impactful strikes. As Cloak increased the damage of the Dark Force cloak from 75
Oh
a
my
second to
gosh.
80 a second. As Dagger increased the damage of Light Force dagger on hit from 15 to 18. Wait. Dark Force cloak is his like left click, right?
I think so.
Or is it-
Dark Force is the one that's like the Moira suck.
Okay, yes, that's what I. Okay, yes, yep. Okay, why are we doing
Bro, we're
this?
just gonna see
Oh,
more. You're gonna see like one extra cloak alt in your game now. Every match you're gonna see an extra cloak alt. And they gave her four. Well, him, her, they, they gave him four Johns. You know, four. It was three when we first started playing the game. Now it's four when they alt. So, I'm not a fan of this. Like, we already see enough Cloak and Dagger. I think this is one of those like what do they call power creep things. And
mm,
you know what else is gonna happen? You're gonna start seeing more Lokis, more Loki cloaks. Because honestly, I feel like that's the best heal combo or strategist combo in the game. When I was playing Loki, anytime we had a cloak, we were just rolling them because she's gonna get ult or I'm gonna get ult. And once that ult comes out, is really not much you can do because it's not like a Invisible Woman alt where it's stationary. You could do it anywhere. You could use it to force force a road for cart. You could do it to retreat. You could do it to just stall. Like you have freedom with that. But I just feel like these are one of those things that, like, why are we gonna help Cloak and Dagger get alt charged faster because they're doing more damage? Like it's just not necessary.
yes, yeah, I agree, right? And then it makes you wonder if the devs understand what changes like this do, right? Like you said, they're both sides are doing more damage, therefore they will get out faster. And I don't know if they're doing this to get more Magnetos in play because you just dunk on her or something, but like I don't, I just don't think this makes sense. Like buff the characters that are meant to do damage, like Adam Warlock, like Mantis. Those are characters that are meant to do damage and heal at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That is their strategy. Cloak and Dagger is a healer, like it's a main healer. Like you, yeah, like I know we don't like the healer word, but the strategy is go switching between the mode to know the situation, right? Your escape moves are cloak. Like the Spider-Man or the other DPS is one shot. You suck on them a little bit and kill them. You know what I mean? Like it's not supposed to be like now this is dang near dueling. And with dagger, you got 18 per shot. Like it's like I just don't get why we're buffing the damage on characters that aren't necessarily meant to be damaging and healing at the same time. At least that's my understanding of this character. And
Yeah.
now I'm kind of scared to see what the next one is. So
Yep. Let's see.
Luna Snow. We're ramping up this K-pop sensation's damage output when she strikes enemies from a distance. Adjust the damage fall off of light and dark ice from 60% to 40 meters to
Sheesh, show
75%.
that John fly. That's the John when she claps her hands.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
so. I think.
Let's look. Hold on, hold on, hold
Let's
on, hold on.
see. Unless it's just her regular John.
Smooth. Yeah, no, I think yeah, yep. Left. Oh wait, left
No, it's just her.
click. Oh
It's her
no.
regular John then.
Okay, it's a regular John. But wait, so damage output when she strikes enemies from a distance. So the adjusted damage fall off from 60 to 75%. Okay, so she just does
She did more
more
damage.
damage at range. So okay, so if you're close up, it's still the same amount of damage. But if they're 40 meters, it'll do more.
Yeah.
I
I, I
mean,
I don't know. Let like that's your healer. Let her heal. Like what is I don't know. What is that? What's the map? 15% more damage. Like I try to look at it. Like with the cloak John, it was like in 10 shots he's gonna do 30 more damage. So that's like equivalent to like a melee, which means she's gonna probably finish more people off. With this John, it's like they're at a distance. I can't really. What it says it does 30 damage or something like that. What did it
yeah, I think it
say?
was uh
Oh, ammo.
left click. No, it's 30 ammo, 20 damage per round for a total of 60 damage.
Oh, so she's doing six. I guess like maybe like an extra 10 damage across range. Like, let me see. Let
Yeah.
me do the quick
I'm
math
thinking,
real quick.
okay, they need to update their page. But uh yeah, like this is a question mark change. Like I don't know if like what are we fixing here? Let's go back to
She,
to
she,
the,
she
to the
she's doing
fundamental problem.
like she's doing like 9 more damage at range.
What does this do though? Like,
Help her
does
get her
this
ult
fix the
faster.
problem? Okay, well, because that okay, and that's what we want, right? We need more support ults coming out. That's what we want. You know, there's a game I used to love to play,
Oh,
and I'm starting to get some flashbacks. I don't know.
some
It's
PTSD.
a, yes, it's a very scary thing that at least the trend, right? Like we're one, and we're not mad about Adam, right? But I mean, unfortunately, we have to lump him in. There's two, three, and there's a fourth one we didn't read yet. And wait, I'm gonna go back up top because guess who's being touched in a couple weeks?
Oh God, I know. My guess is they're buffing Jeff and they're nerfing Raccoon.
I hope so.
That's my guesses. Hundred
I hope
percent.
so.
That's my guess.
All right, let's go look at Mantis. We're empowering Mantis's damage output to reflect her true fighting spirit. Increase the hit damage of Life of Energy Blast from 50 to 55. Okay.
Life energy blast?
I don't know why they named her fucking
Her regular
main.
shot?
Yeah, her regular shot so
Dang, that y'all
crazy.
do 50? I ain't even know. That's why I be smack. I'm about to go back to Mantis. I be smacking people. 55?
Yeah. Now
Sheesh.
this makes sense because guess what? Mantis has to do when she does crits, she gets more leaves to do more heals. That's the route that they're trying to go with Adam Warlock. Mantis already do that. This makes sense to increase the damage output of a character whose healing is dependent on the amount of damage they do. We have characters that will heal no matter what. Don't increase their damage. You increase the damage of the characters that need the damage to do the heals.
I get what you're saying. That's a balanced way to approach the strategy. I think you're gonna start seeing more of that Mantis,
Yup.
Black Adam, Star Lord, John. Cause that
I'm gonna run it with you.
Mantis 55? 50 is already juicy. Like that's already
Mhm.
like chunking somebody. 55 and you bink like 110. That's like what 50% of the health, almost 50% of the health of most of the cast, or like 47%. So you're saying
Yup.
in two shots, you're going to be effectively 60. Most squishies are effectively 60% HP, not including like armor. And if they
And
crit you,
bro, yup, crit. Go on, keep talking, keep talking.
you know what I'm saying? They crit you. That's you're gonna get more leaves, which means and that's not even including the that's just base 50 without her damage boosting herself, which is another 12%. So 12% of 50% the 50 damage, right? That's literally five. So instead of her doing if she's damage boosted, instead of her doing 55 now, she's doing like 60 like 62
Mm.
like
Mm-mm-mm.
62 per shot, and that's not including the crit. So yeah, like
Mm-mm.
two shots, you're half health. You're basically half health, and if they throw a headshot in there, you're dead. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
bro.
I
Yeah,
mean, they've been saying
I like.
Mantis was the queen of damage though.
I'm a fan. This is a good change. Like you said, people gonna start running that team up more. I'm about to run it with you. Like I'm about to get back on my Mantis shit or Star Lord, one of them. Because like you said, right? Like we've talked about this, right? Like team ups. Like we need to start leaning into them, right? Like it feels like a lot of the time we're just like picking characters because we want to play the character. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you need to abuse a strong team up, right? Like we
Yep.
be banning Hulk so we don't see the Namor stuff, right? But there's so many other like team ups that we can lean into that people don't even know or think about playing against. Three characters being able to res themselves on a team,
Yep.
and one of them can res everyone else, that's kind of strong, bro.
That's
So
gas. That
yeah,
keeps the
I like
tempo
this
up.
change. Yep. So yeah, I definitely like this. I might need to step into my strategist era and pick Mantis back up because I was playing her when the game first came out too.
I used to dog people with Mantis. I used to dog people. I just didn't. I just kept getting complaints about not enough heals, not enough heals, because her joint is a sustain. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a burst healing. But we can go to the
Hmm.
next one. I like this. I like this
Yeah, that's a good one.
team ups.
Team up abilities. Stars align. Captain America, Winter Soldier. A legendary alliance gets an even mightier boost. Upon leaping to a teammate, Stellar Impact will provide 50 bonus health to allies within range.
Oh my god.
We buffed Bucky twice in
Yo,
this patch.
yo, but you know what this is starting to feel like, bro? It's starting to feel like an old game that we used to play. Like, what are we doing this for?
It does feel like that a lot. I know. I remember plain as day when a character joined the cast that used to provide armor to the whole team as an ult.
Bro,
This
so
is a team up.
it's like when you like you get what I'm saying? Like Bucky's already now he has two of them Johns. We talk with like how do you go from we're gonna reduce his total HP, right? From 650 to 600 or whatever it was. And then now we're offering a bonus health when he leaps to a teammate? What? What are we what are we doing? And is it like I'm saying? Is like you said? Is it bonus health or is it bonus armor? Either way, that's just like what are we like? What are we doing? So you took 50 and you want to give it back to the teammates? Like what, bro?
uh, so another, I guess, team up that we need to lean into, right? Like, I know I was playing Bucky, but I'm low-key starting to step back into my cap. So maybe you
I
pick up
get I
Bucky,
get, I get on my
or we can
Bucky.
swap it. Like it don't even matter. But this is what I mean, though, right? Where it's like, okay, you know, games where like I gotta like, granted, like I feel like at least for me, like it's so easy for me to pick that tank role because I'm normally either the only one or the second one. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't even find like games where I can. I feel like DPS and heals are going to be taken up faster than tank is going to be taken up. So it's like I'm cool with just taking tank because that's just what I feel like is just going to be available for me. But that doesn't mean that I can't lean into the Mantis or the Star Lord, or if you want to play the Cap, I play the Bucky. Like it don't even matter. But we have to abuse the extra abilities. They're giving us extra buttons for picking characters that
Yep,
play with each other. We got to
yep,
use the extra buttons in an ability based game. You get an extra ability for picking, for playing with certain
true.
characters. It makes sense fundamentally to do it, right? And so, like you said, right, like now we need to lean into this. We need to lean into the dual heal comp. If somebody already plays tank, let me just pick Mantis when you're bro. You know what I mean? Like the one game we played triple tank, I could have went Star Lord and we would have been cool because you were Warlock that game. You know what I mean? So it's like, granted, we won that game, and I'm not mad about that. But still, you know what I mean? Like just thinking about it a little differently. But that also requires me at least to bolster up my hero pool, and so that is definitely something I'm going to work towards moving forward, so that we can start abusing the stronger things in the game and get free wins, right?
Yep,
So
I agree.
yeah.
All right, that was a good review of the patch notes. This let us know how you guys feel about the patch notes in the comments. What should we what when is the next
I don't
update coming out?
know yet. It doesn't say here. It just says
Season
it's
2.5 and a half.
it just yeah, let me click on it. And release date speculation. Oh. Release date speculation is
Oh,
funny.
May
May 30th?
30th, end of the month.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we have time to get a grasp of our current patch and then get ready for this when we have a new character and other characters are going to be changed. So this is going to be. Oh wait, there he got his. Ultron will be from the leaked information. Oh, you want to touch on these leaks or
Yeah,
you
well, let's wait. Let's do a separate Ultron video. Let's wait
okay?
on that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then we talk. We can get more details. But
yeah.
that's it, y'all. It was berries. This is how we feel about the patch notes. Not terrible. Gave me a little bit of PTSD. I don't know about you, Smooth, but
Wait.
catch y'all in the next vid.
GG.